On the road, in the air, on the water. Buckle up. Always wear a life jacket.
Hi, I'm Rick Burnley, editor of Kayak Angler Magazine, and I'm here with Matt Arey with Lunkerhunt, and he's got some new mouse lures to show us. What do you got there?
Mouse traps. No, it's called the Furenzy mouse. So this is a new product from Lunkerhunt this year. Once again, it's super innovative. So it's actually got aquafur. We're calling it aquafur. If you feel the back of the mouse right here, this is the medium size, it's 2.5-inch version, but it actually feels like real fur, like on a mouse. And what happens is this thing actually absorbs water when it goes out there and lands. When it absorbs water, it makes it a little bit heavier. So in turn, you can cast it even further. Now people think, well, it soaks up water, is going to get heavy, is it going to sink, things like that. No, actually, water meets water, it becomes super buoyant. So it stays on top of the water. It's got wide gap nano coated hooks for a super high hookup ratio. Got this lifelike rubber tail. We've tested this thing and it walks like crazy. Got super cool action. It's going to come in 3 sizes. So this is the medium size, the 2.5-inch version. It's a 3-inch version. It actually weighs 3/4 ounce. Okay, and then like our pocket frog, we have the little mini version there, and that's a 2-inch version. It actually weighs 3/8 of an ounce. And believe it or not, this little dude right here, it walks beautifully also, just like the big ones.
Tell me a little bit about how you're using these lures. What kind of scenarios would you pull one of these out of your pocket?
Yeah, so the biggest thing is, like, we're fishing a lot of topped out vegetation, especially in the south throughout the fall, a lot of the TVA lakes, things like that. Anywhere you've got a good frog bite or a good grass mat, those fish see frogs day in and day out. This gives them a completely different look, especially with that tail action, a different profile from the bottom, and it's just something different for the fish to look at. Now, nowadays these fish are getting a lot of pressure, so you want to give them a different look, and that's what this mouse does.
And tell me a little bit about how you're working the lure as well. Do you work it like a frog? Do you give it a little different action?
Yeah, you can do a little bit of both. You can do the walk the dog deal with this deal, and that's what I like. That's what I prefer, basically because the tail action that really allows this lifelike tail to swim more, and it makes it a little bit more realistic looking. But you can also just sit there and pop it along too.
Excellent. And when will the Furenzy mouse be available?
The Furenzy mouse is actually available at lunkerhunt.com right now. The smaller version and the larger version will be available later this fall.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yep.